Alright guys, welcome back. If you didn't see the last video, go back and have a look. We talked about palm to plate and what it's actually all about. Why we even use it, what are the benefits of it, how does it impact us, and why could it be a good little strategy for you as far as you and your meal planning moving forward. Right, as I said, here's an example. This is the palm to plate, okay, breakdown of someone's meal preparation for the day based upon someone eating a diet that is, let's call it fairly well balanced, something that is paleo type consideration. So we are eating proteins, carbohydrates and fats, and we're aiming for about 3,000 or so calories a day. That fits the person's targets. And more importantly, they want to be someone who is primarily protein forward. In other words, they want to look at leveraging the benefits of eating their protein first, and therefore not necessarily being a complete flip and going to carbohydrate and becoming a glucose bunny. So let's have a look at this. I've got the notes over here. I will copy and paste these and put these details in the combination, or sorry, the description here below. So let's just recap. Palm to plate. Okay, palm size serving is for protein. Fist size serving, that's for our vegetables and our fibers. Okay, the cupped hand. This little thing here, imagine it's a cup. We're talking a cup version. That's the carbohydrate stuff. Your rice, your pastas, your potatoes. Okay? And the thumb. From here up. Again, like that trick that your dad used to do when you were a kid, pretend to take your thumb away. The thumb size serving. Let's say that's probably like a tablespoon and a half or thereabouts. We're going to use that for the fats. So here we go. 3,000 and a bit calories a day. Here's it works out. It is 12 palm-sized portions of protein throughout the day. Dom, 4 meals. That's 3 of those in a meal. Shit, that's a whole lot of protein. Yes, it is a protein-forward approach, right? When I eat that, I'm going to be satiated. I may not finish the rest of my meal, but that's not a bad thing. I'm going to be full. Imagine that. Imagine, let's say that's like a burger patty. It's about 1.5 centimeters thick, like 3/4 of an inch for those of you that are in the imperial measure. Then that's what I'm having. I'm having 12 of those in a given day. That works out to be about 332 grams of protein. Or 3 palm-sized portions, which is roughly about 83 grams of protein in a meal. Right? If I was to break down 3 and over the 4, that gives us a 12. Number 2, 6 to 8. 6 to 8 fist-sized portions of veggies. I don't care about calories. It's vegetables. I'm more taking these for our dietary fiber to help our gut, to help us poop a bit better, and to help us feel ourselves a bit fuller if you've eaten all that protein. Next, the cups hands. That is, what do we say? About 241 grams of carbohydrates in the day. Break that down. 1 to 2 or thereabouts, 60 grams or thereabouts of carbohydrates per meal, 1 to 2 cups per meal. Now, if I'm eating that last, I may well be full from the other stuff. That's not a bad thing, because we know we can always take those carbohydrates and we can back end them for another part of another day. Last thing, thumb. Thumb is our portion control size for our fats, and we are looking at around about 114 grams of fats. So times that by the 9, and that'll give you the total calories for the day. Let's call it round figures, like 950 to 1,000, and therefore that is 1 to 2 thumbs, or about 25 to 30 grams of fat per meal. Now, it seems pretty straightforward. 12 palm-sized servings of protein for the day. 6 to 8 fists for my veggies, or my fruit, or my salad, or whatever else. 7 or so cupped sizes throughout the day of my carbohydrates, and 6 or so thumb portions. Now, most of you go on, you're adding this up, you're looking at this and you're going, that is a shit ton of food. Yes, it is. That is probably a lot more food than you currently eat today. I get it. But good sources of protein, good sources of vegetables, good sources of carbohydrates, not shit in the box from the middle of the supermarket, the stuff on the outside, the fruit and veg and the meat locker. If I'm there, then I am not eating hyper palatable, over processed food that is full of shit and all sorts of other stuff to make you yum yum fucking finish the rest of the drum. If I'm doing that, I will get full. I will eat my protein first. I will get in my veggies. I will help the gut flora and fauna in the second brain, let's call it, do its thing. It'll help me poo better because of all the fiber that's there. And then if I get to my carbs, I get to my carbs. And if I get to my fats, I get to my fats. My fats are pretty small. It's not about dousing the stuff in dressing. It's about putting enough in there that I can get some of the flavors. That is the example of the palm to plate. It's simple, it's straightforward. If you want to know more, comment below, palm to plate. And I will send you the broke down details of this, but I will also put them in the descriptions below. If you want to know more about how to do it, simply again, palm to plate, Dom. Let's have a chat. Cost you nothing. All good. Cheers.